Hello, everyone. Well, I wanted to update you all on what I'm doing for my health. I was feeling really, really bad in my stomach the other day, and I was getting a lot of pain, and obviously my stomach is so bloated I can't take it. And people had suggested that it may be SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which I have actually worked on with a naturopath before in trying to get that under control, and went on antibiotics for it and diet, etc. So at this point, I've just been told by my doctor here in New Zealand that she wouldn't put me through the public health system. She said, I wanted to do more tests because maybe it's an inflammatory bowel disease, which is kind of what it sounds like if it is not SIBO. I suppose I will know if it is SIBO or SIBO in 4 to 6 weeks, because I think maybe mine's just so stubborn that I won't see any progress before then. So it's been 2 days now, and yesterday I started oregano supplements because I did see there we go, online, someone like me too, I can't remember the lady on YouTube, but who said they had SIBO, and people were commenting saying try oregano instead, because it's a natural antibacterial, antibiotic, something like that. So it should kill anything that's not meant to be in my small intestine, and it is very potent. So I asked a naturopath yesterday, who was just at the store that I bought this from, and she said to take 3 to 4 a day, and then maybe have do that for 4 days, and then maybe do 3 days break, and keep doing that just until you use all of these up, which there's 60 soft gels tablets in here. So that's where I'm at. It's very frustrating because I've done this all before, and I also feel being on a diet like this, where there is no carbohydrates, nothing to bulk anything, it's just, I suppose, roughage, just like lettuce and meat, because I think I had a small strawberry that I grow from my little pot yesterday, but apart from that it's nothing else, which doesn't make good for the when it comes out at you. It's not like an ideal shape or form, which I apologize if that disgusts you, but important to talk about if it is something that affects you. I found that eating kind of porridge every day has helped this year, so yeah, there's a bit of a difference this morning. And that's important to note because this has been going on for 6 years, maybe less than that. But I was at some points having to go to the bathroom with diarrhea up to 20 times a day, for extended periods of time, and would go to the other way, not being able to go at all, neither of which is very nice, accompanied by a lot of pain, sometimes no bloating at all, And the bloating just used to be so cyclical. So, yeah, I was kind of wrote like a little diary entry yesterday, and wanted to be productive today, but hasn't been quite so productive thus far. But I thought I would document this little journey here just the next 6 weeks, if there's any updates, if I feel at all better. I mean, I feel a little bit less sick and a little bit less pain, because I just didn't eat very well a couple of days ago, and I think I put it like way out of whack. Yeah, so it's super unfortunate, and it's weird. I was writing in the diary entry yesterday that I don't feel like myself. I feel so far away from the person that you think you know as yourself, which is a whole other conversation. Some people just think that's a construct, but I think you know yourself and how you normally feel about you. And I think part of it is just feeling chronically ill. I think it gets to a certain point, and maybe you feel like you lose yourself. That's what it feels like with me anyway. And it's just a little bit heartbreaking, like on a personal note. It really, it's so unfortunate, especially when it's, I'm still in my 20s and should be having a roaring good time, and coronavirus was awful, the whole year awful, but it's kind of like, well, I can't even think about anything else. I'm so consumed by my personal, what it feels like, kind of hell that I'm trapped in, which may sound over dramatic, but I think those people that understand will know, and if you've ever had a stomach bug, then you will know, because it's like that every day. Maybe less of the vomiting for me, but nausea for sure I get, and I wish I could vomit a lot of the times. Sorry for grossness, but well, I don't know if anybody has any questions of stuff they've gone through, or anything anyone else would like to pose to me. Are welcome to in the comments. I never really thought I would share this much of my health journey, and I'm not sure how many people are interested, really, and it's not something that I feel like making an amazing YouTube video. Not that I can really do that anyway, but it's not upbeat at all, because I'm just so at the point where it's kind of like, to go back onto such a restrictive diet and be starving yourself and kind of be hangry all the time anyway. That's what I've done for so many years, and being really underweight, and I don't want to lose any weight. I just want to hopefully get my stomach back on track. I don't think this is going to work, but if it makes me feel slightly better, then maybe that's okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for now. I've just been buying like nothing processed, just a lot of lettuce, mixed lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, So they're okay to eat. I can't actually find the full diet plan for SIBO. But I guess it's kind of like, keto, which I've done for a while, but less dairy and less substitutes of other things. So it's okay. At least I know what I'm in for this time. But, well, my partner is meant to be playing shows, and I'm going with him, and it sucks that other people can be so excited for things, and I'm the opposite. I get scared and nervous because I'm like, well, where's the nearest toilet gonna be? Where is like, what if I get in a whole lot of pain? What if this makes me feel worse? And what if I have to go to the hospital? What if there's a real part of me that wants to get really, really bad, to the point where I need to be hospitalized and they need to find out what's wrong. And I've been saying that for so many years, because they just don't do anything. And even if they did find an inflammatory bowel disease, I don't know what they would do. And it's not like they're gonna do it here if I apply to go through the hospital, because my GP won't send me through. And they say wait till you get back to Australia, which will be maybe October, November, but it's a long time to wait. And by that time I don't know, you just get older, and this goes on for so long, and you're like, I've spent so much of my life like consumed by my health, and people just say be positive, and I think that is such a dismissive, not to say that I think people are being mean at all. It's just that I think, one, it's impossible to be positive. Some days I get a little burst and I go, but then, it's things like having to do this whole diet again, just to prove to somebody I've done it. Can you please test me? It's when it gets to a point where it goes on for so long, you're like, I know it's not getting any better. And I just have to live like this. And that really sucks, because it's not living. I feel like I'm just existing, and I can't express myself in ways that I used to, which is why I don't feel like myself. And yes, there are better days and worse days and all of that, but how do you want to live? And I don't want to live like this. And I think people around you get really tired of hearing your issues and your struggles and your worries, and they just want you to be normal. Unfortunately, this is my normal for now anyway, until someone decides that they want to or can help me. Until then, I think it's such a shame, and I really feel for everybody else in a similar situation who's dealing with something chronic that, or just can't get help, or and there's been so many advancements made with medicine and what doctors know just in recent years, and I almost wanted to call Monash University in Melbourne, where they came up with the FODMAP diet, Sue Shepherd, for irritable bowel syndrome. The thing with IBS is, though, my symptoms would have gone away when I had modified my diet. So the fact that they haven't, and I know I'm not crazy for demanding a laparoscopy to see for endometriosis. Not that there's anything definite about that diagnosis that I didn't get, because it can always be hidden. But on the Monash website for FODMAP, they say, if symptoms persist, these conditions can all be confused with themselves. It can be confused for endometriosis. And I was like, yes. Or irritable bowel disease. No, inflammatory bowel disease. Because IBS is just something they tell you and they cannot be bothered to look further. So, yeah, I feel like YouTube is my last place left to whinge and talk. So it's like a video diary. So at least this will be documented. Yeah, and if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. And if you are near somebody that is sick, it's really important to validate their feelings, because everybody's feelings are valid, and if it's a chronic illness or anything like that, there's literally nothing maybe they can do. And it is absolutely horrible to kind of every day realize this is it, and I'm limited, and I can't enjoy life as much as other people for whatever reason that they're telling you. Yeah. Finally found a place. So we had to leave our last place we were living, so that's good. It's a little bit of stress off. And no, this isn't caused by stress. No. I'm being perfectly relaxed, and it's not being good, so. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I will update you as I go along. I wish you all good health, and I got my lips done, by the way. Sure they're even. I don't know if they are. But this is a video diary for that too. See how long they last this time. Yes, I hope you all feel good in yourselves and have a very good day or night and week and year. And much love to you all.